All right. The first session of boot camp started last night, and the feedback that I received was amazing. And last night was also the start of the presidential debate. So I got all kinds of emails from people who are anxious to watch the recording because they wanted to watch the debate. I can't say that I blame them. I recorded it and ended up watching it last night afterwards. And the truth is that September starts the beginning of the hot recruiting season for those of you that are in network marketing. And there are more people online and more people online on LinkedIn that are trying to make money. LinkedIn is now up to 1,110,000,000 people. And I can tell you right now, if you're not on LinkedIn, you are missing the boat. Okay? Now, I'm not going to mention any names, but let me just say that it's not about what you know that is going to help you become successful in the business. It's what you do. It's what you do. And if you're not communicating with people on LinkedIn every single day, you're missing the boat. Let me come over here. And demonstrate. Right now, again, LinkedIn has, again, 1,110,000,000 professionals. So LinkedIn has added some new features that will enable you to reconnect with people that you're already connected to and you probably haven't talked to. You get to them, go to your network. So I'm connected to 11,217 people. Now, if you're only connected to 300 people over the time that you've been on LinkedIn, you can resurrect the conversation with anybody. So go and check to see. Got 11,000 people. Now, these 11,000 people that I'm directly connected to, you go ahead and you look on LinkedIn and see how many people you're connected to. All those people have connections. So those 11,000 people connect me to 1,640,000. After this, the numbers are totally skewed and not real. Because when you go to the third, they're telling me that I'm connected to 1,880,000,000 people. And last night in boot camp, I logged into someone's account to demonstrate how it works. We went through the same process. She only has 5 connections, and we went to the third level. It indicated that she was connected to 1,090,000,000 professionals. So this number's not real. But the bottom line is you can reconnect with people. On top of that, you go over to catch up. And I have to tell you, I was surprised because logging into someone's account last night, we saw that she had the older version. I can't even remember what it was. Okay. So the bottom line is any one of you at any time can jump on here and start a conversation using our new Project Launch scripts that will result in sales. All right. I got a note from my coaching concierge that she was talking to somebody who said they were interested in coaching. And I went in and I looked, and this is somebody that's been a student for years. For years. Looked at all the boot camps she's been in, paid for coaching once. Looked at all the retreat, look at all the things that she's done. And then I looked at her LinkedIn page, looked at her Facebook page. None of the things that we've exposed her to, she's engaged. Nothing. It's like some people buy books, they put them on the shelf. And so anyway, I ended up telling Callie, I said, look, I don't care what she says. I'm interested in coaching. I'm interested in coaching. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't tell me you're interested in coaching if you are not engaging in the process. Because my coaching process has changed dramatically since, so has LinkedIn. It's changed dramatically. All right. So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of what coaching is all about. I'm going to log out of my account. And I'm going to go over here to Bruce. Oops. Now, Bruce is actively engaged in the process. All right. So when I work with somebody one-on-one, jumped into his account, and he's just getting started on LinkedIn. So we go over here, we look at his network. Brand new to LinkedIn. He's already got 257 people. Again, you look at his connections. All right. So these are his connections, 257. Now, these 257 people connect him to 320,000 people. And here is when it kind of gets skewed, because these 320,000 people connect him, again, to 1,090,000,000 professionals, 10 million more than I'm connected to. So this whole thing it's a marketing thing on their part. Bottom line. So these are all current. If we go over to your network and we look at catch-up, you can see who you can reconnect with. So yesterday, I added to my profile that I started Max GPT. So this message here has been blown out to 11,000 people that I'm connected with. Everybody I'm connected with is going to see this. Job change. Come down here. All these people have made a change on their profile. If I come down here far enough, this person here completed 3 years at Legal Shield. She's celebrating an anniversary. So these are all, go to job change. And let's go to birthdays. So these people here are celebrating a birthday. Again, you could literally reach out, reconnect using our new scripts, which is what Bruce is doing. Work anniversaries. Now, at the end of the day, it's all about conversation. So if I go over to his message area, he has all these people that he's reaching out and connecting with. And now LinkedIn has a new feature where you can star the people that you believe are hot prospects. So and let me unmute Bruce.
Hey Max, how you doing?
Good morning, Bruce. I'll make sure you get
Yeah.
the link to that to the boot camp. So
Okay.
you've connected to Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
Has the open to work frame. Think about this. There are over 140 million people on LinkedIn that have this open to work frame. They're basically broadcasting to the world, hey, I am out of a job and I am looking for something to do. Now, if you're not on LinkedIn and you're not taking advantage of this, don't tell me you're serious about building your networking business. Okay? Don't tell me. So you look at this. Now, what do we know about the mortgage business? Because interest rates have gone up, the mortgage business has gone to hell in a handbasket. And over the last 12 months, mortgage companies have been letting people go like crazy. And anything connected to mortgages, people that worked in mortgage offices, real estate companies, are letting people go. And they're all on LinkedIn looking for work. And if you think you're going to be the only person in a network marketing company that's reaching out to these people, you're crazy. Unfortunately, the people that are reaching out to these people are poorly trained or untrained. And I have to tell you, yesterday, no, it was Monday, I was talking to a master distributor in a company I'm very good friends with. And I was telling him, I said, 75% of the people in network marketing are orphans. The person that got them into the business doesn't know how to build a business. The person that got them into the business is gone. So they're out there floundering. They don't have anybody to help them. They don't have anybody to work with. They're gone. They're struggling. What?
You need to take 2 calls.
Okay. Struggling. Okay. And they're out there approaching people like this. And what they're being taught is it's a shame. It's almost borderline criminal when you really understand how social networks work. You know more about people by looking at their profile. You know more about this woman right here. Mortgage servicing professional with excellent research leadership and communication skills. Now, LinkedIn has added their artificial intelligence system that's inferior. Say hello. You come down here. Now, she's following LinkedIn's format. So you can see she's got 5,112 followers, which means that's how many people she's connected to. Okay, so we come down here, and so according to this, she was a claims analyst, and she got let go in last October. So the question is, what is she doing now? The first question, really, that you want to ask is, why do you have the open to work frame? And by the way, her picture isn't there. Now, people that don't show their picture, there's typically a reason. But let's look at the message. Well, how long have you been out of work? I was laid off in October last year, put in hundreds of applications, and I've only had 4, maybe 5 interviews. The layoff really hit me hard, and I'm looking to work again, but I really want to walk away from the mortgage servicing arena. So you reached out to her on Tuesday. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. And she accepted you right away. So now you hit her with, how is business? Now, how long have you been out of work? Now, posts, communicating with people via posts is an effective way to build your rapport, build your credibility. It's one thing for you to say something, but it's another thing when they hear it from somebody else. So, laid off in October. So the perfect post to share with her to bring her hopes up. I mean, you have experiences what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. If something don't change, what is it? Let's come over here. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. That's another good one. But in her case, the one we obviously want to use, which is going to give her some reassurance, light at the end of the tunnel. No matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You have a solution for her. Now, she's online right now. She sees this. Your next statement comes from what she said. The average network marketer is going to jump in, hey, if I got something for you, blah, 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 blah. The more you know about this person, the more you can tailor your introduction to your business to what she does and what she knows, the more successful you're going to be. That's why a lot of my students are closing 8 or 9 out of 10 people that they talk to. This is not about just blowing things out there to people. Some will, some won't. So what next? You got to go through 100 no's to get a yes. That's crazy when you understand that you put yourself in a position to be respected with your profile. You put yourself in a position to be idolized and admired by your posts. You could have a high school education, and yet you're quoting Socrates, you're quoting Plato, you're quoting all kinds of people, and people are looking at what you're putting out there and going, wow, this person I really appreciate it. this person. Remember, when you're talking to someone, they're thinking three things. One, is this real? Is this real? Because there's so many scams out there, companies making changes. We just saw what happened with Rodan and Fields. Rodan and Fields, a cosmetic company that just changed their entire compensation plan. These people are into anti-aging. They're into the products that you are trying to market and sell, and the leaders are out there a click away from making a connection. And if you're not doing it, what can I tell you? Okay, so this is what I do with my coaching students. We're going to communicate with this person. We're going to qualify them a little more. So hundreds of applications, I've only had 4 or 5. So what did we say? Light at the end of the tunnel. I don't blame you. Now, she's got an idea. The why. Now, October. So we got November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 11 months. Why do you think you send that over? Now, I bet, okay, the reason and that's the reason why she doesn't have her picture up. She's older. She's older. But the reason that you want her to talk about it is because it brings her into the present. Brings her into the present. How is she surviving financially? 11 months without work. How are you surviving financially? Now, to be honest, anybody can be successful in your business. But if you're looking for a go-getter, you're looking for somebody that wants to come in and do the business and do the work. I'm not sure this is the person. However, you bring somebody like this into your business who is making an effort to turn ourselves around. She could connect you with a real go-getter. The truth is, again, certain clues. Why doesn't she have a picture? Open to quality assurance, inbound customer service. Now watch what happens if we click this. Say hello. Brings it to the chat. LinkedIn is making a major effort to get people talking to each other. If you want to be talking to 10, 15, 20 people a day, you want to be on LinkedIn. Short and sweet. People in my current boot camp, I mean, I got 3 messages this morning. My phone is just blowing up with my post. So we go over to the network here. Catch up. Here, right here. I started a new position. And I've already had 21 people that liked it. 9 people made comments. So there's all kinds of opportunities for you to talk to people. If you're not talking to 10, 15, 20 people every day, you can't expect to build the business. Bruce, I'll make sure you get the link. We were talking to somebody else that we were waiting to hear from. Did they ever write back? I don't remember who it was.
But there's Demeter Anderson. Maybe she's I've got several conversations with.
No, it was some. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. Have you checked to see if he went?
Oh, he hasn't responded, yeah, to the map.
Okay. Well, yeah, but remember, you don't expect him to respond because he's building a prepaid legal business.
Right.
And that's why you did him a favor and introduced him to Max GPT. Now, another thing that you could do, bring up his profile. Now, what do we know about LinkedIn? We know that if he made a couple of changes to his profile, he'd get better results. So what we can do, again, to build up rapport, let's send him a message. And so we'll go, FYI. And we'll say, Now let's look at what else. That's enough.
You'll have to remind me how he puts that work at home on there. I've seen it, but
Well, again, remember, he told you he's getting 1 or 2 a month.
Mhm.
So what you're sharing with him is going to enable him to do much more. And that's what it's all about. And by sharing Max GPT with him, when he gets he may not have looked at it yet,
Mhm.
but he's busy. But you stay, I mean, this other little thing, you build rapport, you build credibility with people by giving them tips, by putting things out there that many of them can turn around. Many of the things that you're going to post, we talked about some of those yesterday, are going, let's take a look and see what happened yesterday. Okay, so we did this 16 hours ago. 2 people have seen it so far. Come down here. 3 people have seen it. So it's not about impressions. It's about getting people to react, respond, and like it. This is what you want. So you got 1, 2, you got 4 people that reacted to what you did that you can start up a conversation with every day. You're going to be putting things out there. Now, I will be back at 4 o'clock tonight. Let me come back over here at 9 o'clock. Last night's boot camp has just started. So there's still an opportunity for you to jump in. Tonight at 9 o'clock, I'm going to show all of you how to find perfect prospects for your business on Facebook and LinkedIn and bring them into your business. So until next time, you want to know how to put the open to work frame? Just click on anybody that's got the open to work frame, click on their picture, and that's the prompt. We'll catch up to all of you next time.